Facebook is about 5 years old, give or take, and over the past 5 years we've introduced a bunch of new features, from photos to events to the Facebook platform, and with each of those feature changes came a new privacy control, because we've always been really focused about giving people control about how they share. And by the time of F8, I sort of interpreted it as the straw that broke the camel's back. You know, it was like 10 more settings on a page that was already very complex, and like the overwhelming feedback we got was, you know, kind of hard to perceive sort of discomfort with things was mainly focused on complexity. People saying, I don't understand how this all works.
The number one thing that we've heard is that just through all these changes and through building up more and more granular controls over time, the settings have gotten complex and it has become hard for people to use them and to effectively control their information. Now, our original strategy was, you know, there are only these few fields, we should give granular controls over every single thing. And a lot of people like the granular controls, so we're not taking those away. But what we found is that, you know, the point of the controls is that you have control over your information. But if it gets to a point where it's so hard to use all the controls because there are so many of them, then you don't actually feel like you have control over your information, and that makes it so you don't actually feel comfortable sharing as much information as maybe you otherwise would have.
I think the fact that it's just a single switch is the most important thing. You know, before, if you, let's say you were a more private person and you wanted most of your, like pretty much all your stuff just to be friends only, now you can do that in 2 clicks. You click friends only, you click save, and you're done.
In a couple of clicks, you can change all of your content to be friends only, or open to everyone, or open to friends of friends, or whatever you want. It applies to all the content on the site retroactively, so you sell your stuff to be friends only. All of the status updates and everything you've set going backwards will be friends only. This applies to all the products that we're going to release going forward as well. People want a simple way to control whether any of their information gets shared with third parties. So that's what we're doing. We made one simple control that's really easy to use, that you can just turn it off, and platform is off completely. You won't be sharing any of your information with third-party applications or websites. Your friends won't be able to share your information on third-party applications or websites. You turn this off and all applications are off.
We debated a lot about the experience of using an instantly personalized site the first time. On your homepage, you'll get a notice that this program existed. So you have the opportunity to turn it off before you ever experience one of these instantly personalized sites. Once you've seen that notice and have the opportunity to turn it off, the next time you visit a site like a Yelp or a Pandora, then you would get the instantly personalized experience. And the first time you go to a site like Yelp and Pandora, it is personalized based on your social network. You'll see a blue bar at the top of the screen that will give you the ability to turn it off with a single click.